Happy to see you all. And I'm meeting you for a very special round. And it's not just me, somebody else is also going to join with me today. And you're going to have two main sessions. The first 15 minutes, I'll speak. After that, you will have your breakout room where grade wise mentoring will happen. Only your grade students will be there in that session. That will go for half an hour. And in the last 15 minutes, you know who's going to come? Our very own phonetics expert, Mr. Andre. He's joining us all the way from Bolivia just to be with you for another 15 minutes. So this will go till 7:30. I hope you're here. Ready for the session? Yes. Yes. Or do you still have the Diwali spirit in you? Would you rather go outside, burst some crackers, look at the sky, watch all of these fireworks? You can still do that. We'll give you a break in between, okay? How was the Diwali sweets? Enjoyed Diwali sweets, everyone? Mom made some? You bought some? Your neighbors gave you some? That's great. That's just awesome. Wonderful. Yes. Very happy to see you all in this festive spirit. So let's, what is this session all about? This session is also about sounds, but not boom, blast, something like that. This is a session on phonetics, the sounds that we use to speak the language. I cannot say, will you understand? No. What did I just say? What language was that? Definitely not English. So we don't speak like that, no? So every language has its own specific sounds. Can you tell me how many sounds does the English language have? Who can tell me? Type in the chats. How many sounds does the English language have? How many sounds? Very good, Anshuman. 1,000, no, not 1,000, not 26, 26 letters. So we have 26 letters of the English alphabet and we have 44 sounds. Beautiful. So when did you learn the 26 letters? How old were you? 2 years old, 3 years old? No, just 2 or 3. And you learned A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H-I-J-K, that you know very well. So now is the time to learn the 44 sounds. Okay, so where are these 44 sounds? These 44 sounds are in your book. You did that in your round number 1. So what are we doing now again? Are we doing round number 1 again? No. What are we doing now? Can you tell me which round are we doing today? Not round 2. Good, Shreya. Oh, many people are saying the correct answer, Ma. Correct. We are going to do today your round number 8. Round number 8 is on phonetics. So what is phonetics? It's definitely not phonics. We don't teach abaka because the letter A can come in many different sounds. It can come in eh, or or e, all of these sounds. So e, yes, it can also come as e sound in some words. So we are going to see the total number of sounds, the 44 sounds, and how we make these sounds. Is my presentation ready here? Yes, you can see. So let's begin with why should we learn the sounds? Because that will make you more aware when somebody says the chef is cooking. Is that correct? Or should they say the chef is cooking? Chef or chef? Tell me, is it ch or sh? If it is ch, type 1. If it is sh, type 2. Is it chef or chef? Chef or chef? Very good. Chef. That's correct. That is correct. Beautiful. Is it the sea anemone or the sea anemone? 1 anemone, 2 anemone. Which is right? 1 anemone. If you think 1 is right, anemone, type 1. If you think anemone is right, type 2. You can type, yes. Thank you so much. I love the parents who are here to help your children, especially grade 1 and 2. You can just tell them where like 1 or 2 is. I will not ask them to type more. Great. So many of you have typed 1. It's not anemone. I'm so sorry. It's anemone. Did you know that? Anemone. Like we say Wednesday, not Wednesday. We have to say anemone, not anemone. So all of these that we learn, we can use when we communicate. And when you're pronouncing, you will pronounce it very clearly. You will not say, my name is. That's wrong. My name is. So when you're speaking, you will speak very well. You will not say ocean. You will say ocean. Ocean. Not ocean. Not orange. It's not range. Orange. 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 So here is where the letter A comes in E sound. So it's not range, inch, orange, orange, right? So you will speak like how native speakers speak English. You might think, no, I am not a Britisher. Why should I speak like a Britisher? But then this is the British language. So let's speak it properly, like how it's supposed to be spoken, no? And only when you speak correctly, people will understand. Otherwise, they will not understand. Will anybody say, I like apples? I like to eat apples. Nobody will say that. It's apple, no? Have you heard anyone's calling this fruit apple? Apple. No. But many people will say Goa. Is Goa correct? Goa. I like to eat Goa. No, Goa is not correct. How should you pronounce Goa? Guava. How should you say that? Guava. Very good. I can lip read. Lohitaksh. You're correct. Guava. That's correct. So every word you learn, it's not just about the spelling. You should also know how to correctly pronounce. Then when you speak, you will have all the confidence. And when you're listening, you will understand what they're saying. Many times you'll be thinking, why are they saying sword? Is it not sword? No. The gladiators don't fight with swords. They fight with swords. Swords. S-W-O-R-D. W is silent. R is silent. So sword. And it will definitely help you learn much better. Have you seen this anywhere? Many people say that English is a funny language. Have you heard this? Many people say this, no? Oh, English is a funny language. There is no language like the English language. Because the plural of box is boxes, but the plural of ox is not oxes. But what is the plural of ox? Can you type in the chats? What is the plural of ox? Very good. So you don't say oxes. You will say oxen. Beautiful. That is correct. Let's read the next sentence. One fowl is a goose, but 2 are called geese. But the plural of moose is not meese. What is the plural of moose? Can you type? The animal? What is the plural of moose? Who knows? Plural of goose is geese, that's correct. But plural of moose, no, it's not mouse. I know how to say mouse. I am not saying mouse. I am saying M-O-O-S-E, not mouse, moose. So mooses is not correct. Mooses is wrong. Can you tell me? Who knows? The plural of moose is also moose. Like, let me tell you. How do you say, I'm not able to see your face. No, you're not able to see my face. Let me come back here. Right. When you say the plural of sheep is sheep, the plural of bison is also bison. Similarly, the plural of deer is deer. Plural of moose is also moose. Okay? Right. So one is mouse, many is mice. But a plural of house is not highs, but houses. So why is it like this? Who Who can tell me why is it like this? Yeah, many people, even many teachers say that English is a funny language. But it's not really so. Can anybody tell me why is it like that? Why the plural of mouse is mice, but the plural of house is not heis? Why is it like that? Because, can I tell you? So next time when somebody says English is a funny language, you can tell them English is not a funny language. English is not a stupid language because many English words are not English. In fact, majority of the English words are not English. So they many a times follow the pluralization rules, the pronunciation rules of the origin language. Like from which language that came into the English language, they follow the same pronunciation rules and pluralization rules. That is why it's not the same. Do you understand? So what is this pie chart here? It says that many English words are not really English. They are from many different languages. Also, the history of English language, see, it is heavily influenced by many other languages. Many things happen. The Celts, Romans, the Vikings, they speak the Norse, French. So many things happen, and that is why the English language has this interesting different rules. Okay. And also, English is not a phonetic language. Do you think ICE and plural of I, EYES, are they the same sounds? Yes or no? Type 1 if you think yes. Type 2 if you think no. Very good. If you're saying 2, you're correct. They don't have the same sound. They have different sounds. You're correct. Good. Many people may think they have the same sound, but look at the phonetic transcription. That is why you're learning phonetics. Ice, that sound. But eyes, that sounds. See? Ice. Like how it is pronounced in house, miss, guess, that sound. But eyes. So though it has only the letter S takes Z sound in many words, not just eyes, in wise, ties, zoo. That it is only Z letter, but as you can see many a times, letter S can also take Z sounds. Okay, now we have finished the Y part. Now let's go to the what. So what should you learn? You should learn IPA. What is IPA? So that is the International Phonetic Association. And we have 2 charts. The simple charts. Here you will find only one example for every sound. And you can find this in your book. And you can learn these 44 sounds. So we have the consonant sounds at the bottom. So these are the consonant sounds, 24 sounds. And in the top part of the chart, you will find the vowel sounds. Okay? All right. And once you're very sure about the 44 sounds, then you can go to the advanced chart. This is not really important for you right now. Here, we will tell you where the sound is being made, how should it be correctly pronounced, in which part of the mouth does that sound come from, all of that. So that is not really required for you right now. Okay. And how is the last part? Can you tell me what word is written here in IPA? Can you type that word? Take your time. In the phonetic transcription, what word is it? Very good. It's just, as you have correctly guessed, correct. It is English. So this last phoneme, that sound is sh. No? Very good. In the book, you have this as the introductory page for your round number 1. So here we have introduced the phonemes to you, right? So why is this important? Because many people call this sesame, open sesame. No, that's not correct. It is sesame, sesame. And this is not plumber. He is a plumber, plumber, right? And this is the median page for your phonetics round. And this is a very interesting thing. Many a time, the sounds, Hari, is this readable or is this blurred?
Readable, ma'am.
Just blood, bro.
Thank you very much. Many a time, the sounds of the words change when the forms change. In this little story, see the different forms of a WIND in every sentence. It's appearing in different sounds. Can you see that? Let's see the sentence. Where is the sentence? Here is the sentence. Can you read it with me? You can read it with me? Yes. Lisa drives down the, how should you pronounce this? Windy roads. Windy road on a windy day. So, in the same sentence, you have the same spelling, but different pronunciations. The road is a windy road, like it how the roads go around a mountain. Lisa drives down the windy road on a windy day. As she alights, the cool winds blow, so she winds her scarf around her neck. Can you read this full sentence with me? As she alights, the cool winds blow. Here it is winds. So she winds her scarf around her neck. When she tries to wind her watch, the wind blows dust into her eyes. She tries to get her kerchief out of her pockets, but she realizes she has wound it around her paper cut wound. So this is ooh sound. You see the double dot, you will know it's a long sound. Wound, just that morning. So we use the word wind before every round to make you understand what can you look forward in that round to explain the content of that round. So for phonetics, we have this nice little story. And in every sentence here in the story, the same word takes two different sounds, right? And also in your spell it right round, I asked you to try to do this. How many of you did this? To close the words and try to guess the words with the help of the IPA. Did you do this? Very good, Advait Mohapatra. Those of you who have raised your hands, very good. Adrija, Lohitaksh. Those of you are saying yes in the chat also. Very good job. So now can we try to guess just one or two words? Can you tell me what is, I'll give you an easy one. Number 589. Can you tell me what is 589th word? Can you try to type what is that word? 589. Very good, Advait Mohapatra. You want me to zoom it? Yes, I can, darling. 1 minute. 589. Can you see? It's right at the top. This one. 589. Yes. P-U-Z-Z-L-E. If you have typed that, very good job. You're correct. Can you tell me what is 593? 593. What is that? Very good, Anagha. First one to type. But I want to give more time for grade 1 students. That is K. Just look at the symbols. K. Very good. K. W. E. N. Ch. Quench. That's it. Quench. Puzzle. Right. And when you look at the IPA, the phonetic transcription, these are the little things that you will see. So don't worry too much. With practice, you will get it. And this dot is for syllable segmentation. And the first one that you see, it says secondary stress, right? So that means that is the syllable that needs to be stressed. But the most important thing is the primary stress. So when you pronounce this word, perpendicular. So that is the syllable that you need to stress more. Perpendicular. Perpendicular. So that is a very important syllable of all the syllables that this word is. Okay. And double dot says it's a long sound. This is a schwa, which is the very small vowel sounds. So when two consonants come together, we need a vowel sound, right? You cannot say PN together. So pin, that's a very short vowel sound. Perpendicular. It's very, very weakly pronounced, right? And this is that power R, that superscript R is for you to understand that it may or may not be pronounced based on the word that comes after this word. Okay? All right. Can you try to guess the words here in this sentence? After what word do I have? What's that word? After very good. Very good. Take your time to type. No problem. Grade 1 and 2, if you don't want to type, if you're taking a long time, you can even write and show it to me. I can look at the video also. Very good. Those of you who have typed, that is correct. A tortoise was asked to saw an almonds shaped. What is the word after shaped? Almond shaped. Very good. A tortoise was asked to saw an very good almond shaped design, beautiful, onto a sword in the hotel suite on what is the day? Can you tell me what is the day? What is the last word here? Very good. The last word here is Wednesday. Beautiful. So that is the sentence. Good job, everyone. So with that, I have come to the end of my session. And now we are going to go to the breakout rooms till 7:15. You will be there in the breakout rooms. Sharp at 7:15. Hurry, bring everybody back to the main session because Andre sir is coming for the last 15 minutes. All right.
Yeah.
The whole mentors are now ready to handle the exercises that students have in round number 8. Right? Are you all ready? You will now be taken to your breakout rooms. Bye, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Andre. Thank you so much for joining us. It's a little dark where you're sitting, but we can see you. And students, this is our phonetics expert. The phonetic chart that you have in your book was very meticulously, carefully, and after like 4 years of very, very in-depth research was created by this person here. Can you all say hi to this person? This is Mr. Andre Gonzalez Ituri. He is our research scholar. He was with us in India for a very, very long time, but now he's back to Bolivia. And this is him. And may I know what's the time now, sir, in Bolivia?
It's around almost 10 a.m.
10 a.m. or p.m.?
a.m.
a.m. Yes, I should guess by the
So all of you are in the future for
sides.
me.
Right. The next 15 minutes will be Sir's time with you, and he's going to brush up on all of the basics of phonetics. So, whatever he says, just follow and you will have fun in his session. And I'm removing myself from the spotlight, they're all yours.
Thank you, Arul ma'am. I'll be sharing with you a presentation in Prezi so you can see it. Just let me know if you're able to see.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just a little bit slow, the internet. So do you know what is phonetics? Do you have your books on your, are you having your books? Can you
Sorry,
search
click
for the
start
phonemic chart?
presentation.
I'm just pressing, I'm just clicking it. Yeah, very good. Yeah, are you able to see it clearly, right?
Yes.
Very good. So how many languages do you think do we have around the world? More than 7,000 languages, right? And all these languages, they have their own system to spell their words or just to represent their words, right? So which one is the most spoken language in the world? Do you know? You can write it down on the chat. Which is the most spoken language of the world? No, it's not English. English is the third one. But nowadays it's going to become the second one. Chinese, yeah, which is Mandarin, right? Good. Second most is Spanish, the language which I speak. And the third one, it is English. So they are based on Latin script, right? These two. So for that, we have an alphabet, okay? So each of these letters we use to represent different sounds, isn't it? So we have 5 vowels and how many consonants? 21. So when you have a language in which you have many sounds, you need to use symbols to represent them. Sometimes you can use one single symbol to represent a sound. You can use 2 symbols, 3, or maybe sometimes 4. In English language, we have this to represent different sounds. So what is phonetics and phonology? Well, phonetics is the part of the science that studies the speech sounds, the way how we make these sounds with our mouth. And also we use something that it is called the International Phonetic Alphabet. So scientists, after studying the way how we speak or studying how do we use the languages, especially in the spoken form, we had created the International Phonetic Alphabet, which are symbols based on Latin and Greek scripts. So how many speech sounds are there in English language? Can you guess how many? We have 44. Nowadays we are trying to make it 45 because there's one extra sound that we are finding. Now let me explain you. This is your mouth, right? In your mouth you have different parts in which you can pronounce the words or you can pronounce these sounds. Okay, so you have the lips, the teeth, the soft palate, which is behind your teeth, right? And then the uvula, like that little bell that is on the bottom, right? Then you have your tongue. So these regions we use to pronounce the sounds. So sometimes we use the tip, sometimes the blade, sometimes the middle part, which is called the front, sometimes the back part of your tongue or the root, right? So based on this, imagine that you are just on a side and we are just cutting an image just to see how you can pronounce the word. So this is a previous phonemic chart without the new sound. Later we will teach you about the new sound that we have, in which we have the 44 phonetic sounds. We have 5 vowel letters, right? But we have 20 vowel sounds. And we have 21 letters, but we have 24 consonant sounds, right? So let me teach you in here. In this chart, if you go to the website, you can see this chart. And you have here monotones, which means one single sound, and diphthongs, which means a glide of 2 vowel sounds, and the consonants. You can see different colors, different symbols, right? So in each and every word, you will find that you have the 3 most frequent spellings for that sound. So this sound is E, and then you have 3 different spellings, right? EA, like in east, double E, like in week, or double E, but in a separate form, which is called the E magic, right? Like in theme, right? So for each and every sound, you have the spelling. On the other hand, you have colors here, right? So in these ones, the colors are just open, spread, we can say it, or it can be just closed. For example, if you make the sound E, right, and then you make the sound U, you have different sound. Let's try it out, right? This is a lips protrusion. In some vowels, we need to make the lips protrusion like this monkey, right? Or this, right? Very good. So we have something that is called roundedness. When you have spread lips, we call spread. And when you have it closed, it is called rounded. So when you make this sound, for example, just touch here behind your neck and here in the front part. Everyone just try it and make the E sound, like E, like this. Try it and try to feel the vibration. E. Now make ooh. Try it out. Try it. You need to feel the vibration, right? E, then ooh. Just touch here also in the front part of your neck and make the sound E, ooh, then O, ah, and then E, ooh, O. Try it out. If you don't try it out, you're not practicing it, right? So can you distinguish what is the difference? Where do you feel the vibration? When you make the E vibration, where is it coming? E. And then when you make ooh, where is it coming? Can you feel it? Yeah. So when you make the E sound, the tongue moves forward, right? And when you make the U sound, the tongue comes backwards. So we call that backness. But if you make the E sound, E, it goes up, right? The upper part. And if you make ah, for example, it lowers down, right? So that's called openness, right? Very good. So where do we find this? If you see, here's the openness. E is in the upper part and A is in the lower part. So that's openness. And backness. There are front vowels, central vowels, and back vowels. That means the ones on the left you need to pronounce in the front part of your mouth. The ones on the middle is just in the central part of your mouth. And the ones on the right, which is the back part, in the back part of your mouth. Very well. So let's see. You have the E sound, the I sound, the A. So the first one is E, second the and A. Like in east, enjoy, exit, angry, right? Then the O, and A, like in like alive. Then like in urban. Then like in us or come. And then like in ask, right? Now this one is oo, o, and o. Oo like in super, right? Then like in cook, right? Then o like in author, and then o like in object. If you see there are like 2 triangles next to the symbol, right? That means you need to pronounce it long. So for example, you have the E sound. But if it is short, then it's like the other ones, like I or or A. Long sounds are like I, A, U, right? U. Right, very good. So it's simple, isn't it? And then there are other symbols, which I already explained you, which is about the openness. If you see in the E, there is this symbol, small symbol there, right? Which means it is in the upper part, right? This is almost there. This is more in the middle, and this is in the lower part. Got it? So this is the way you can guide yourself. This means it's in the center of your mouth, or this is the lower part, right? Lower part, or in the bottom in this one, right? Very good. Not that difficult, isn't it? And then we have the diphthongs, right? You have the front diphthongs, central, and back. It's a combination of two sounds which are made as one glide. So you have a, oi, I, like in able, oily, eyes, or ua, ear, ea, like in rural, ear, air, or o and ow, like in open or out. Very well. So those are the monotones. The front or openness or backness. E, a, or u, o, right? Very well. So when you make the diphthongs, you just need to combine. For example, e with e becomes a in that way. A with e becomes I, or o with e becomes oi, right? Ia, ea, ua, ow, or o. Very good. I don't know if you will be able to listen this. Let me see. When I was sharing, let me stop for one moment. I will just put so you can listen this. Okay. Let me see. Share sound. Very good. Are you able to see this video?
A second, Andre sir, it's still loading. Yes.
Yeah. So I'm sharing the audio. Oops.
How ancient is the subway escalator? The cigarettes in the clay ashtray overflowed onto the oak table. Reading in poor light gives you eye strain. Reading in poor light gives you eye strain.
So that's our tongue.
Reading in poor light gives you
Check
eye
how the
strain.
tongue moves.
Reading in poor light gives you eye strain. Reading in poor light gives you eye strain.
Reading in poor light gives you eye strain. Reading in poor light gives you eye strain. Reading in poor light gives you eye strain.
Yeah. So are you able? Were you able to see how to pronounce such words? So in that way, we have these 44 phonemes, which are 24 consonants, 20 vowels. Okay. And then we have the consonants. Let me check this one. 1 second. We come here. So we have voicing in consonants. So please just touch here again, right? Touch here and just make the sound S, and then Z. Do you feel any difference? Right? There's a vibration. If there is a vibration, that means that's a voiced sound. If there is no vibration, it's an unvoiced sound. Then we have nasal. We have the manners. Nasal sound. If you tap your nose and just make na 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 na, you will feel na 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 na. Right? Very good. Then we have other ones like sibilant, like when you make like a hissing sound, like in s, right? Shh. Very well. Then we also have other ones. So that's manner. Like when you make bubbles, right? You're making, you're blowing, right? That type of sound is like the fricative ones. Then we have the lateral approximants, for example, when you just allow the air to come on the sides, like in the letter L, right? So we have different ones here to see. We have in our mapping here. What else do we have to teach you today? Here in the phonemic chart, you can see the manners here in colors. Sorry, the place in colors and the manners with these symbols. For example, on the left, you have those that are with the lips. Then the orange is with the teeth and the lips, like that's called labiodental, bilabial, two lips. Apicodental, just the tip of the tongue with the teeth, right? Like in think or this. And it is fricative. This symbol in the corner means fricative with friction, like right? This cloud means it's a plosive sound, like like an explosion, right? That's in the front part, behind the front part. And also you have, for example, y sound, which is in the middle, y, or wo in the back part, right? So in this way, you can decipher all the nasal sounds like So in this way, you can just use the phonemic chart to get to know all the ways in which you can pronounce these sounds and you can relate with the words. So this is it. I hope you have some questions before I leave. So did you understand how to use the phonetic chart? You can go to our website and find it out there, and you can even click in there so you can listen the sound. Start practicing each of them so you can start distinguishing them, and then you can practice them in the words itself. Okay? Were you able to understand my accent? Was
You
it
can type
okay?
in the chats. Did you understand what Andre sir just taught you? You have any questions for Andre sir? You can type in the chats. Did you like the video? Reading in poor light gives you eye strain. Did you see how your tongue is moving?
It moves very fast, isn't it? But we don't realize.
We
Now
like it.
imagine in some Indian languages you speak even faster, like in Tamil, it's way faster. Very good. Very well. So I hope you enjoyed and have a good time. We will have another opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Andre, for joining us today. In the chat, Hari or somebody, any mentor, if you can just put the links for the round number 8 page by page coaching video. So some of you might have missed, some of you might have been in the main session, you might not have joined the breakout room. Some of you might need some more extra help to understand the exercises of the phonetics round. So we have the recordings of your page by page coaching for round number 8. Please click on your grades link and keep the link safe. And you can watch the video how many ever times it's required for you to master this round. Okay. So this is your page by page coaching video for round number 8. We have only 6 exercises, in fact, only 3 pages, a very, very short round. But you will learn many things. Silent letters, homophones, short sound or a long sound, commonly confused sounds, and deciphering from the IPA, the correct words. So this is what this round has. I hope you have fun, and we'll see. If you sit for this round, you can finish this round and master this round in less than half an hour with full focus. Very simple round. All the very best. And questions for the exam for this round will be again taken only from these 6 exercises. All right. So all the best for your next level of the exam. We just have one more round to cover for the state level exam. That is reading comprehension, which we will have in the next week. All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Andre, all the mentors who have joined us here today, and all of the children and the parents, grandparents, older siblings who are there to support them. during the session and in their entire Spell Bee journey. Thank you so much. And also thanks to the admin team. Thank you so much, Hari, for joining us today and helping us throughout the session. With this, we'll end today's session. We'll meet you again on Thursday for the fluency class. All right? Any question if you have, you can type. Mahesh? If anybody has any questions, please type in the chat. We'll be happy to answer. You want to know when the exam is? That we will not know. The links, you can see Madam Pinaz Dubash, she has posted. Thank you, Pinaz, ma'am. All the previous sessions recordings will also be shared in the WhatsApp channels. Please do check the WhatsApp channel for the regular updates. We'll give you all the links, don't worry. All of the rounds links will be shared in the WhatsApp channels. I'll arrange for that to happen by this week itself. If level 1 exam is not over for a few of you, it might be because you have registered late. Level 1 exam is still not done for some students. I understand that. Thank you so much. Very well. Let's end today's session. Thank you so much.